This is a ticket to the party.
Evening, boys. First service. You gotta love Mohammed.
Oh! That is a moment of absolute magic from Federer.
It's Murray magic, though.
Djokovic, what are you doing? It's phenomenal.
He's got quite a large gluteus maximus.
I've never seen anything like it.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to another episode of the Loosely Strung Tennis Podcast.
Best in the world.
Yeah, you said it, baby. Obviously, last week we had Mr. Ben Rothenberg on, and it was great to get a chat, but this week we're just back to the usual, probably my favourite way we do a podcast, just all the boys in the room.
Fab Five.
Intimate.
Yeah, very intimate.
And also, we're
actually
getting
all
awful
sitting here.
close to a big date.
Yep, we're all sitting here naked just now, so...
Happy Valentines Day, everyone.
Ross P started it and we all followed.
It is getting warmer in here. It's no longer freezing, so you can have that happen.
That is true. The
You'll have
temperature's up
to
and the
take
clothes are
our
off.
word for that because I'm not feeling it that warm.
Pricey was actually meant to be hosting this podcast, but he has absolutely bottled it. He's lost his notes, haven't you, Pricey?
Yeah, I was in the bath when I was doing them. Also,
Notes.
I'm more a kind of let's just talk, man. I don't.
Why
like
did you just sound like Ross P?
Let's just talk, man.
Let's just talk, man.
I don't want to put my thoughts on paper. They're already genius up here. Let's not waste.
Yeah, good shout.
So what happened when you tried to start and just fumbled, shall we say?
I just thought, like, some people are born winners and some people need to write things down. And I do see myself. I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't do it.
Okay. Let's move on. Highlight of the week, because say every week. Favourite part. Don't really care that much about the tennis. I won't. Whoa, Jesus Christ!
Gary's shitting himself on Ross P's couch.
Highlight of the week, Skinny.
Won money in the Super Bowl. Stayed up late last night. Took a day off work today. It was in a worthwhile, and everyone seemed to love Rihanna as well. So,
do you know what? Sorry,
convenient.
Sorry, Skinny. Yeah, good for you. But that actually happened this week. Was that not at 4 o'clock this morning? We actually wanted from last week.
UK time.
I'm sorry, the Super Bowl started at 11:30. The match started
when
on
did
the
you win the
Sunday
money?
night.
What time?
It was actually the first possession of the play was a run. Won money on it. Boom ski. Thank you very much.
Okay, Gary, your favourite part of the week.
Yeah, I'm going to cheat. Mine was actually last weekend, but because
What
we
the
recorded.
fuck?
No. We recorded with Ben on the Friday night, but then I had a wee weekend away in Edinburgh with my fiancée. So
Superb.
That's
lovely.
lovely.
That's the first time I've heard him
Thanks,
say
boys.
that.
Yes, it.
How are you, Cal?
Oh, we're going to me?
I'm hosting. From now, I'm hosting.
your times.
Good.
Hostile
My highlight
takeover.
of the week. Do you know, I always struggle because I go to ask everyone else. I never think about my own highlight of the week.
You never think about yourself.
All right, I'll just
that's
say
a
my highlight.
backward
My highlight of the week was just living my life.
Thinking about how he's going to do his hair.
That is the most
No,
cop-out shite answer
we're looking
ever.
at Australia, so we got a few. We advanced a bit further with moving down under. So that would be my.
Down under.
Oh yeah, especially on Valentine's Day. Oh,
So I'll hand you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, do you want an Australian kiss? It's like a French kiss, but down under.
Rush B, give me a highlight of the week because you're sitting there, you look traumatised at the moment.
Yeah, no highlights of the week. Nothing to smile about in my life. did Ross B not start a new job?
I did, thank you.
I mean, that would be.
That's not a highlight,
Of
no.
course, it's in the soft drinks industry.
I went on Mimi there. You know, meme?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that meme. But no, actually, I did start a new job. I went into Garyland now and talking about my work. But yeah, it was good.
That filled 4
And
hours of your week. What else did you do?
What is the job? Everyone wants to know at home.
It's well, I don't want to bore everyone at home with it. I just go into stores and make sure products are correct.
That's the biggest response. Picking up bottles of Pepsi. Yeah, that's Pepsi. That's it.
Pepsi is one of the brands.
Taste tester.
By the way, see Price's answer here for what his highlight of the week is.
Shit.
Must be absolute fantastic if he's slating everyone else's.
I know.
Like, honestly, did you go like
Snowboard?
All you do is
I've actually
you play tennis every day.
Went down was every time I played tennis, been best player on the court, so that's good. Personal
Oh,
growth.
I've not heard so much rubbish in my life.
That. Do you know what? I got to I got to play with Gary this week, which is quite a rare occasion since obviously we're the best in the club. It's kind of unfair when we play together, so it was good to play in a fun environment with my partner. I enjoyed that.
Perfect. Time to move on.
Do you smell that?
Smells like winning.
Should be fucking.
That was a bullshit, Gary.
Right, lads. What a week after the Australian Open. Or 2 weeks after. But it's been, for me, unbelievable. Some breakout stars in the game. Is the future of tennis
Arriving
before us
again,
now?
as it does every year.
Is this the new pack of wolves that are going to hunt down your Djokovic and... I was going to say a Murray there, but your Djokovic, your Nadals, or even your Alcarazes now. Is this the group? Let's have a look at them. Arthur Fils.
Yep. Advanced High French coming in there.
Yes,
Fils, I'll give you that.
and Yibing Wu.
Yeah.
Two brilliant performances this week. Wu obviously taking home the title in Dallas against a very partisan crowd and John Isner. He also beat Taylor Fritz as well, which...
Michael Moe.
Yeah.
Or Mamo, as I like to call him.
Mimosa.
Mamo.
He took out Taylor Fritz as well, took out Shapovalov, whose career's not fading away, but he is definitely struggling. But we'll look at Wu first because he's the first Chinese ATP winner on the men's side ever.
Huge.
Could it be game changing?
No.
How not?
He's had a good week.
Yeah, no,
But
I mean, for the world of tennis, because the Chinese fans, etc., or just China itself are going to probably buy into this kid a lot now because he's done something that no one else has ever done from their country before. So surely the uptake in tennis and the excitement for the sport now blows up in China.
No.
No, well,
How
everybody...
say
No, I
no?
think it will, because they did the same. We actually discussed this before. I don't want to go too much into one of the worst sports in the world, golf. They invested in golf. It didn't quite work out. What was the boy's name? It was a
can't
14-year-old.
remember.
He made the cut at St Andrews.
No, it was at the Masters.
The Masters, sorry.
14 years old. At best, I think he won the Asian Amateur Championship or something. Made the cut at the Masters and he's never been heard of
But
since.
did they just buy into it as in
Yeah.
thousands and
Yeah.
millions and millions
and
into...
yeah.
That's just what I
They
mean.
do boys and girls golf
think-
was huge for a bit and
yeah.
it never came to anything.
I think if China buys into tennis, we're on to a bit of a winner. I think it's a win-win situation.
There is just so much money, isn't there?
Yeah,
Like,
and they'll probably...
And billions of them.
yeah.
So there's going to be talent.
There's
people
going
there.
to be someone there. So for me, I think it's a great thing for the sport.
it does beg the question: why has it taken this long? Is it just a lack of funding? Is it because
I honestly think it's a lack of engagement in the sport. I don't think it's as big, and they probably don't put as much into it as they put into other sports, because you see, like, as soon as they do start going into sport, they seem to do pretty well.
I've just actually seen something about where he was born on the 14th of October 1999 and I was born on the 21st of October 1999, so he's just got that 1 week extra experience than me.
That is why.
But-
so that's why you're here, and he's
Yep.
just went that.
But he hasn't won two Foam Matilda Club Champs doubles trophies. So
that's
He
true.
has
could,
not.
you
He
could
has not.
argue, put your medals on the table regardless of how heavy his is. I've got two, he's got one.
He won the Junior US Open.
You're gummed.
No, that's juniors, I'm talking men's.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
Put
you're
your men's trophies on the
what,
table.
2-1 pricey.
Yeah.
No, for me, like, what a great guy.
Yeah, great
I'm
match as
hoping-
well.
Oh, how good was it?
Isner-
14-12.
Isner had 44 aces.
Yeah, and I think
Mental.
there's got to be something said about in the tiebreak. Isner was always serving, like, he was like 10-9, 11-10. Like,
Yeah.
he had match points on his serve.
Yeah.
Like, that's huge.
For that guy bombing
Yeah, that's
bombing
massive.
serves, and there was also no breaks the full match.
Yes,
So
mental.
well played to Wu for one, not getting broken, not so well played for not breaking, but you've got to hang in there sometimes,
Yeah.
especially if boys like Isner, you've seen it in the past, Sam Querrey, Karlovic, if they hit a hot streak, there's not really anything anyone can do. It begs the question is, why have big servers like that not won more?
There is just so much on, like, the big serve is obviously such a physical part of the game. Like, your height, and you just trade off the movement.
Yeah, they're
Like,
too
If you watch, like,
on it.
honestly, this is going to sound really judgy. But remember when you used to watch Riley Opelka? Remember he kind of
Honk.
sort of came from nowhere and he started winning. But then you watch him and he barely landed after he served and the ball was at his feet. It was like watching amateur tennis sometimes, like having
Yeah.
to flick the ball off his feet, like
It's like watching Callum Price.
but I know this might be a surprise to some of you guys at home, but I'm not a professional, so it's just you'd expect even at that height you're going to move a bit better than me, surely.
Ross B, I think we need a bigger cabin to fit Price's ego in here next week.
Can you arrange that, Ross B?
No, I can't. Sorry, mate.
That's
Impossible.
disappointing.
They've slowed the game down a lot more in the last sort of 10, 15 years,
Yeah,
though. So these
true.
bigger guys aren't getting as much off the court as
Yeah,
they
but
used to.
even Wimbledon, like, I know they've always Wimbledon probably is slower, but you just think over the last 20 years, one of them. I mean, they have got that. Raonic got to a final. Thomas Berdick, who's maybe not the biggest server but a big hitter, got
Yeah.
to the final.
Cilic.
Kevin Anderson got. Well, I'm just
Well
kind
done,
of putting
Callum,
myself in
just
here, but maybe it's just
shouting
because
your own
these players they're coming up against are just too good at returning. To be fair,
Yeah.
but back on to what we were speaking about. Wu, unbelievable. Arthur Fils, unbelievable. Obviously, he
Yeah.
didn't go as far. He lost in the semis to Yannick Sinner, who is hitting some fine form at this stage in the season. And he's a great start for you boys here. 9 finals, 8 wins.
Clutch.
Got
Wow.
the dog
Big
in
game
him.
player.
Clutch.
And he's lost in 5 sets to Alcaraz and Djokovic last year. And I think he lost, was it Medvedev in 5 sets or
Tsitsipas.
something as well? Tsitsipas, sorry.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
No, there's a player
He's
there.
not far away, by the way.
No, I told
He's
you at the
not
start.
far away.
He's winning the US Open this year.
No, we've been saying for a while. I think everyone I could disagree with me. I think we all agree that Yannick Sinner is a very good tennis player, and we
Yeah.
all think he's going to do well. It's just, and I do think he will consistently, year on year, potentially win just tournaments in general. I think he's just a very good tennis player, and I think for him, ATP Tour Finals or top 10 this year, that should be his realistic goal. Like he's only like Pricey was shocked earlier on, and I agree with him. Like 21 years old, you always think he's been around a wee bit longer.
Yeah.
He's
Not
got plenty of
old,
potential.
but maybe like 23, 24.
Yeah,
you could have had
yeah,
him
I
pegged
agree.
that, like, no
Yeah.
problems.
And he's a big boy, and it looks like he's still for me, he's still to fill
Yeah,
out.
he's quite
I mean,
lanky.
he's still
Very
lanky and
lanky,
dead
yeah.
skinny and stuff. So if he fills out, there's a player.
Yeah.
There's an absolute player. Like we said, we've kind of questioned the future of the sport because of Djokovic, but when you look at these boys coming through, then they've got a chance. I just wanted to throw a little question out there.
For them.
Breakthrough.
Do you
ever
want to
had
change
a
up?
breakthrough in tennis or in anything really, and you thought, wow, this player is going to be exceptional, and they either are or they're not. Thanks for the sneeze, Pricey.
Sorry, folks.
So have you saw any players before that have been a standout, like where have they came from, and then they have either disappeared or blown up?
I'm off to Narnia here a couple years ago. Aslan.
Oh,
Karasev.
Oh, lovely.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
The biggest calves I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
M- mine.
mental.
No, that boy had the biggest calves
He's got
I've ever
girth
seen in my
under the
life.
knees.
Yeah,
He's girthy.
yeah, he had something big going.
Disappeared a
going
little
on.
bit though.
Yeah, is he even top 100 anymore? I don't even know if he is.
If he
Must
is, he's
be.
scraping in.
Must
He's
be.
playing challengers every week now.
Yeah, he's
Y'all
struggling,
can talk
but
between you. I'm going to do some fact checking.
he's a great one, by the way.
Right.
And I actually, because he got what semi-final of Australian Open,
went
lost
through
to Djokovic.
Qualifiers as well.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that,
Yeah.
Rossby.
ATP 98.
That's
There we go.
scraping into the top 100.
No, 99 scraping it. Shut up, Gary.
One of my kind of not earlier tennis memories, but one of the ones that I do remember quite vividly was Joe Wilfred Tsonga, Australian Open 2008,
What a run.
from nowhere.
What a run. And guess what I did after that match?
Went and bought his racket.
No, I bought the Djokovic top. Boo me.
Boo. That is boo worthy.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
for my first like 4 or 5 years watching tennis, I was Djokovic through and through. Used to get do you know how remember he had the tops with like the kind of swooshes?
Sergio Tacchini ones.
Yeah, Sergio Tacchini, and I loved it, and I was a Djokovic man until obviously I matured, grew up, and realised that there was only one way for me to go, and
One-
that was
one thing
with
I
King Rog.
I won't slander Djokovic with is his kit's always good.
Oh, he does.
This kit's a class.
He's got
He's got good clobber.
He's got a sexy kit. Anyone else got one to throw out?
I mean, you know me, I'm an older guy, and I like the history of tennis a lot more. I want to pick out two from the past.
What a dating profile. I'm an older guy. I like history. He's got that Valentines Day in him, man.
Well, at least I've got my own one instead of copying Ross P.
Well, I've actually.
Oh, there we go.
You're lucky at this.
Aye,
Just
aye.
got
Pricey had them in his notes, but
Yeah,
I don't have my
they
notes
got
with
lost in the bath. Martina Hingis has got to be one.
who? I'm only joking. I'm joking.
Martina Hingis,
Those
the one
tennis
if she
players,
didn't get angry, didn't get hurt, she would be the greatest tennis player basically
Yeah,
ever.
she
Could she
well
be-
should have.
could she-
What
she could be
about
one.
What
didn't
about
get
Monica
angry? Serena?
Seles?
She gets stabbed.
I know,
didn't
but
she?
she was winning everything at like 17. She could have been up there and then got stabbed.
Boris Becker, you got to say as well.
Jeez,
He came on the scene
Yeah. We're talking
17.
about criminals now. God.
I know.
What about Rog?
He's not out of jail now.
Nah, he took a while.
He's out.
I also
he's out.
was one. It was the best year of my life. In my
I've got one that no one's picked up yet.
yourself.
Close to home.
Andy Murray.
Raducanu.
Raducanu. Come
It's
on,
too
ladies
obvious.
and
It's
gents.
too obvious.
How is? Oh, come on, qualifier wins
Yeah,
the
no,
US
no,
Open.
no,
That's
but-
the greatest. That's the greatest burst onto the scene you've ever seen in your whole entire life. True.
Well, surely you could then just say Leila Fernandez because all she hasn't done is won the slam.
Yeah, but
she's still
also-
just as good.
Yeah, but so I win.
Okay,
That's
well,
not
Oh, here we go
competition.
again. Yeah.
That was
I
a
know.
competition.
Sorry. Are you saying who was a better tennis player when they came on? Martina Hingis or Emma Raducanu?
No, what was the biggest shock?
I don't think that was a question you asked at the
Surely
beginning.
then
Cal.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be-
I'm changing the question.
Well,
So
if
it
we're
suits my
looking
narrative.
if we're looking in history, we don't really talk about this guy enough. Rafa, 16,
Yeah.
can
True.
trip her in and beating, the guy, cool hair, coaches him.
Quirton? No.
Nope,
Carlos Moya.
Carlos Moya.
Yes.
Thank you.
What about this then for throwing one out? US Open 2021 from absolutely nowhere. Botic van de Zandschulp.
Coming in at the young old age of 36 or something.
Yeah.
What a career he's got ahead of him, that boy.
I've actually just remembered another one. He used to play Murray every bloody Grand Slam. Marcos Bagdatis.
Did
about
he just
the
burst
final?
onto the scene?
Final Australian Open 2006.
Are these breakthroughs?
Gary,
I know.
you say no
I think
finals.
this guy's probably already top 10 and Gary's just throwing him out
He
there.
was.
It's also
He
superb.
wasn't.
Gary going, I've just come up with this one while he has his phone in front of him.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember what year it
What
was.
about this guy, by the way? Remember 2013? This guy just burst onto the scene.
No,
Andrew
no.
Murray. Like, what a performance.
Nah, Bagdatis was good, man. But I hated him because he beat Murray every time.
Alright. Okay. I actually forgot to throw out Alicia Park's one last week as well. Rusby reminded me. So, and she looks like she's going to be the next. I was thinking next big thing, but I think I say that about everyone.
She's 25 as well. She's not exactly young.
Is she?
Yeah.
I'll take it back.
I had that in my
you've-
notes, but
I thought she was like 19.
No.
What?
She's been on Challenger, so she's
No
sucker for a long
way.
time.
No,
No
she's
way
not
you're
that
after
young,
it.
man.
Back to fact checking with Callum Price.
Yeah, Gary,
When you get a jingle after that.
you keep hosting, man.
No, I am, but I'm genuinely in a little bit of shock here because how on earth is she 22? Gary, shut up, man.
Ah, sorry.
Plenty of time.
Man, Gary, your Googling skills.
I know.
knowledge
I didn't
to this
even
week
Google
has
that
been
one, I'm sure it's
shocking.
Terrible. That's terrible.
Picked a random
But
age.
no, I think she could go far. I mean, do you think we put too much pressure on players to perform at like 18, 19, 20?
Yes, us alone.
100%.
It's us.
Us,
They all
no.
listen to the pod.
You, yes. Other,
Other dirty
Me-
what?
I was going to say journalists.
Dirty man.
I was going to say journalists, but you're not a journalist. I mean, the media always put pressure on young players and say, "Oh, they're going to be the next great thing. They're going to be the next pretender. Just let them become players in their own right. And if they become good, they become good."
Let them flower.
What?
Do you mean flourish?
Oh yeah.
Let them flower.
It works. It works.
Do you know what you're like? Who's the guy from Lion King that rubs
Aslan.
the...
Mufasa.
No, sorry.
Rafiki.
That's
That's
wrong,
you are-
wrong franchise.
The wise old man in the corner.
I love that film as a kid.
You
he
look
was
like-
the
what's that-
absolute don. Here
Who's
they go.
that wrestler? Something Rafiki.
Rikishi.
That's you.
If there's someone that's a Rikishi over here, it's you, big man. You turn her down over there.
Hey, you got a fair ass.
No, but let's have a wee look at something just like, oh, perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. I think it's a perfect time for us to open up a little section in this, you know what I mean?
okay.
You ready for this,
A
boys?
section? You mean a segment?
Yes.
Getting sectioned.
That's a question. Who's the closest in the pod to getting sex?
Ross P.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, a little segment. We're moving on, and we're going to look at a little bit of Valentine's Day.
Love is in the air. No, we actually shouted at Ross P for singing earlier. So
Yeah,
let's
no,
just
that
leave it.
singing
Sorry,
was
Ross
so
P.
bad. We actually deleted it from the podcast. That's how bad it was. All right, Valentine's Day is obviously tomorrow, or if you're listening tomorrow, it's today, and if you're listening the day after, it was yesterday. So,
And if you listen to the day after that, it was 2 days ago.
yeah,
If you listen to the day
exactly.
after that, it was 3 days ago.
I think they actually get what's
That's
going on
plenty,
here.
Jack.
Tell you
So-
what, day after tomorrow's great film. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah. Never seen it. Right,
Is he-
so Valentine's Day. Does anyone celebrate it? I looked at Ross P.
I don't-
Ross
I don't
P's
like-
a young single young man.
Only
Don't celebrate. I'd only put a tree up. I've bought a gift.
Who on the tour?
Valentine's
Who on
tree
the
up.
tour celebrates Valentine's Day the most?
Rafa. Oh, lovable guy, man.
Mate, can you just stop talking about
Every answer
but
to every
he
question is
says-
Rafa.
It's like every answer.
Who's the biggest breakthrough? Rafa, 20 years ago. Who celebrates Valentine's Day most? Rafa.
Who is the only one?
Who's got- did you say Novak's got the best kit?
No, I didn't.
I said
Yeah,
okay.
so take your accusations in those eyes and flip them somewhere
Who's got
else.
a better kit, Rafa or Novak?
Rafa. Obviously. The Nike stuff's so much nicer.
See when Ross P goes on one of these rants, it's just glorious, man.
I just
I
All right,
love
okay,
it.
Just
come on,
we've touched
give it. Who's on tour? Who celebrates Valentine's Day the most?
Could
Don't
be
know.
Casper Ruud. He's like writing love songs and that.
Yeah.
Smoothest little dude as well.
I'm going to go Sharp with Valov. I reckon he's really romantic.
He's a rapper.
I'm going to regret saying
Yeah,
this.
but it's like kind of baby raps.
True.
I'm going to regret saying this because you're all going to go off for a complete tangent with it. But it'll definitely be Taylor Fritz because he's get told to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
By his girlfriend for TikTok. For TikTok, yeah. Let's do a TikTok about our hotel room with all the beautiful.
Tell you who it's not. Berrettini.
Do not wake me up. Do not wake
Don't
me
look
up.
at his hotel room.
I think Felix would be a bit of a romantic.
Yeah, nah, I'm going Sharpo, man. He's got something about him. I think he's like dead. What's the word I'm looking for? Like kind of
Deep and wholesome and trendy.
No.
Lovey-dovey.
Yes, like
Yeah.
lovey-dovey,
Okay.
and he'll write like. I reckon he'd write in
A
those
rap,
petals like
yeah.
not even like I love you. It would be like Sharpo loves you. Speaks in like third person.
On Jabeur and her husband definitely celebrate it. They were lovely-dovey.
Yeah, they're
they
quite-
were 100.
yeah,
they
they're
were
tight,
100% lovely.
I can't
Do you know
really
who? Oh, sorry, on you
no,
go.
after you answer.
Do you know who's going to have a tussle on Valentine's Day?
No.
Jack Draper, Carlos Alcaraz,
Yes.
And Ross Patrick.
and Ross Patrick, because they're all fighting over Emma Raducanu in me and Ross P's opinion.
Yeah, no,
So-
well,
Could be.
that's social
Yeah,
media.
there's a bit
thrown
of
that
if you're on the tennis Twitter, like follow us at Loosely Strung TP on
Big
Instagram
plug.
as well. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, you'll see.
Obviously,
And TikTok.
there's a little bit on it about how is there a little loving between, as a little triangle, a love triangle, isn't it, between the three of them?
Three
Who
is
do
a
you think?
magic
Who do you
number.
think wins, Jack Draper or Carlos Alcaraz?
Do you know
Alcaraz.
do you know who wins right there? Emma Raducanu. Because she don't need no man.
Every week. I thought you were going to say Ebenezer Scrooge. We've got Eminem sitting over there spitting new bars. Sorry.
I thought Genie was going to appear there. Was doing a spell.
He's been playing too much of that Harry Potter game. It's just come out.
It's Expelliarmus.
Sorry, Skinny, what were you saying, mate?
Skinny leaves the pod. Basically, what I was going to say was Emma Raducanu is the winner because she don't need no man. She's a strong, independent woman on herself.
Oh
Taking
yes,
some
we
boxes,
love
Skinny,
that.
love it.
We love
No,
the
I'm not
box.
taking
We
them.
love
She's
box
literally-
ticking. We love
she
box
didn't-
ticking.
Do you know
Nah,
who
she
I
is.
think's going to win that battle? Ross Patrick. Sliding into
Well,
her
the question
DMs
is, do you
at 2 o'clock in the
go,
morning.
like,
No, I done that on behalf of the pod, and it wasn't the DMs. It was just have a listen on. It was a public tweet.
So wait,
And
wait.
have a
Did
listen in
you
the
slide
cabin.
into
You know the way how,
Emma's DMs? Yes or no?
What was the question?
Did you slide into Emma's DMs?
No,
Have you before?
no.
you know the way, like,
The voice is getting slowly higher.
you know the
and
way
higher.
that like professional athletes would always just like they wouldn't even open your message, just ignore it. Emma opened it just to make sure that Ross B could say it was seen and to see that he was being ignored. That's how far she went with it.
Hey, I didn't slide into hers. Who's not saying that she's slid into mine?
Me, I'm saying it.
Every single person listening to the
Yeah, no,
podcast,
she- yeah,
and even
she
people
hasn't.
that don't listen to the podcast but have just thought of that moment right there. They've said,
Just thrown
"Nah,
up as
no
well.
chance."
You could be our new coach.
Probably this rate, yeah.
Should
So
be-
next
should be
week, and then
fine.
next week after it, Pricey can be a new coach. Then the week after it, Callum can be a new coach. Then the week after it, you
We
can
should
be a new
probably win
coach.
that week.
Oh, hey. Honk.
So we've obviously got our votes in for Valentine's Day. Are you boys celebrating it?
Can I just say something?
Okay.
Can you stop saying Valentine's Day and say Valentines?
I did say Valentine's
Are
Day.
you picking
did
somebody
have
up
a
for
wee bit of
pronunciation?
Valentine's.
Someone up for the speaking. I'm getting my own
Jesus
back, ladies and
Christ.
gentlemen. I'm
I
getting
don't
my own
think,
back.
let us know when. But I actually
Machine
don't
Gun
answer
Kelly over
any
there's
other-
no happy.
I think if you have a significant other in your life, you should always at least get them a card.
Flowers and chocolates, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope you're not listening.
Well, it's
Chocolates.
tomorrow already, so it's fine.
Oh, that's,
chocolates
or it could
definitely.
be yesterday.
I thought you weren't getting me.
Oh, God, he's listening.
That's funny. We inside joke there, folks.
Guess what was on this weekend or last weekend, boys?
Wasn't it that good, was it?
No,
Was it?
nothing huge.
The Super Bowl.
Dun, 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 dun.
What
Is
do you
that
think
a
of the Super Bowl,
jinx?
Skinny? You're a Super Bowl die-hard, aren't you?
Yes, I love
Football,
watching
yeah.
the NFL. I'm currently wearing my Jets hoodie.
Yep.
I loved my Jets.
Yeah.
I love the Super Bowl. It was really good.
What's your favourite team, Pricey? I like the...
Rangers.
I don't know, bats. Is there bats?
There's no bats.
I like the KC Eagles. Is that who it
It
was?
was the
Kansas City
Chiefs.
Tigers. Chiefs. Brilliant team then.
Okay, we're going to have a...
Well, it's better than the kites, isn't it? Let's be honest.
I'm throwing this out to the pod. Wimbledon how do you even get half time? Wimbledon after the second set stops.
Okay.
And a red carpet comes out, and there's a
halftime show.
second set show.
Sacrilege.
We'll
Right?
just call it the halftime show for
Yeah,
continuity.
we'll call it.
won't
Yeah,
we?
who's your halftime show? Doesn't need to be a tennis player. It could.
Well, we'd hope it's not a tennis player.
Just come on.
Are
and
we
start
going on
hitting
personal
serves.
preference here, or are we going on what we think would fit Wimbledon?
Personal
If
preference.
we think fit Wimbledon, you're looking at like London grammar or something.
Would
Like
that feel like a mime or something?
No,
Somebody doesn't speak.
No, what I was thinking there was like an Andre Rieu.
Oh my God, he's outstanding,
I would
man.
have him.
I would have him. I'd
See
have
when
him.
Leicester won the league and he sang it.
No,
next
that
to
was
the-
not
That was
Andre
not
Rieu.
him.
That was Andrea Bocelli. Oh,
Oh, that's amazing. Andre Rieu's
Shut
like a
he's a
composer, isn't
conductor.
he?
Aye.
What, train?
He's on strike.
I'll start off because I think you guys will probably have better answers than mine. I would actually have the Proclaimers in. Imagine that, Andy Murray, Wimbledon final.
Hi there.
I wanna spend my
And he's a-
life with you.
He's a heavy, and is that
Yeah,
not there?
yeah. Sunshine on Leaf.
Sunshine on Leaf. There. Well, no one really cares about Edinburgh football.
Unleashed.
I don't know.
Sunshine unleashed. Sunshine unleashed.
I've turned into a supervillain. Sun.
Someone, come on. I'll go Proclaimers. Actually, let's put this out on Instagram.
Make it.
And make it a poll who you have in half
Can
time
I,
show.
no, you've just said what you're going to have. Why? Why the Proclaimers?
I think it gets everyone. One, it gets me quite emotional. I get quite in like tennis emotional sport.
Can I just?
You asked why I want it, so can I answer the reason I want it without getting interrupted, please? I know, Jesus Christ, what is he like interrupting, Pricey?
Sorry, let me just do this. Okay, better now.
I thought that was just Gary breathing at the mic. I think it'll get people happy and it's not. I don't think you can bring something into tennis. It's like, I don't know, Death Leopard or something like that.
I tell you what, there's 2 line rampants and a solitaire behind you, so you're probably
Yeah, exactly.
influenced by
See what I
that.
mean? Mate, I think how buzzing would you be if it was Proclaimers and you're at Wimbledon and you're singing along?
Nah, it would be good.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Right, okay,
maybe-
up it then.
I mean, if you're wanting a show,
No, it's your choice, mate.
Bruno Mars. Put some perm on your attitude. Oh.
What? Oh, see, I'm going to go a completely different path.
Good, because I fucked it.
Since there's all the celebrities in the royal box, the people in Wimbledon are usually quite prim and proper, wearing all the outfits. DJ Tiesto, free shots for everybody. Here we go. Second half of the match, the place is bouncing. Give me it right now.
Tiesto. Wait a minute. Why?
Yeah,
Because I want the place bouncing and an
all the
artist that
DJs you
everyone
could
know,
have.
not just Scotland.
Of all the DJs
What about
having-
David Guetta?
I know, David Guetta.
Okay. I just picked a DJ.
I thought you'd have a rapper in. Same as you.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Oh, Skinny, we love you.
Oh man, I'm yeah. Fine then. If it was my own music taste, it would be something like I don't know.
Who are they?
ABBA, did you say?
ABBA would be great.
That is a great shout, though, by the way.
ABBA.
If ABBA...
Place would be bouncing.
The place would be bouncing.
Is everyone in ABBA still alive?
Yeah.
ABBA just
And here comes...
ABBA just reformed, mate.
Nah, they reformed and done a virtual tour.
Yeah.
Okay, no, Gary, I'll go you first because I'm going to save
First.
He's already
I'm
said
before
it.
Ross I'm like third or fourth, yeah.
I thought you would. Did you not do it?
No, I made a suggestion.
Ross P, just
You
let the
made
big dogs
suggestions.
run the...
Yeah, come on.
Just let the big
Come on.
dogs run the pod. Just you wait there.
I think a Michael Bublé would be good.
Oh, Bubbly. It's a shame it's not Christmas.
A little bit of the bubbly.
I know, but you're halfway round, aren't you? You're kind of 6 months away.
You're halfway round. It was
You're on the countdown. Aye, that's
It's
it.
starting
when,
now.
When Wimbledon wraps up, I'm like, only 6 months to Christmas.
It's the furthest away you can
Right,
get.
Ross P, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, 2 options. Right.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you them both.
Change the
Really, for me, I'd want AC/DC, but I think Hans Zimmer. If Hans Zimmer did
what
a
a
concert
shout, by the way.
of scores, everyone's loving that.
That would fit in really. I don't know why that would fit in with Wimbledon. With like a big screen with montages of what's happened in the tournament.
Yeah.
I didn't know who Hans Zimmer was. I thought he was
Pure,
the character.
pure.
Surely if you're
from-
going
Him or
to have...
Ross, what about John Williams?
I
Yeah,
thought-
surely it'd be like
No,
John
Hans
Williams.
Zimmer.
I
No,
don't-
because
no,
Hans
no,
Zimmer's
no,
better
Hans
than
I
John
thought
Williams.
Hans
Hot
Zimmer
take.
was the character from Family Guy. That's the wee dog. That's the wee dog.
That's Brian.
No, it has the wee dog that pulls itself along.
Oh,
Oh, because he's got a Zimmer frame. His name's Hans Zimmer.
Herbert the...
Did you just pull a Price there and just go completely rogue with what you just? Think about what you just said.
I just thought to myself, like, why would he have that guy?
A cartoon.
Oh, brilliant, eh?
I mean,
Yeah, well, to tell you what a podcast this has been.
aye,
Full of nonsense, but
full of nonsense, and
Let us know if this is more enjoyable, because it certainly is to us.
You have to
Will we get some
rename this.
predictions for next week?
yeah, let's.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go.
Yeah,
Can I
through
go
let's
it.
get
first?
this.
I'm going to have a Cam Norrie who's going to win.
he's jumped the gun there, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
going to have Cam Norrie. He's going to win something next week.
What's he playing in?
He's a second
men's
seed in
singles.
Argentina.
The men's
He's in
singles in,
He's a second seed
Buenos
in
Aires.
Buenos Aires.
On the clay.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
Is it? Oh, I guess.
Right,
So
okay.
what else are going to be playing in Argentina?
Well
Hardcore.
played.
It's sunny.
Yeah,
They always
absolutely.
play on clay.
Yeah, well, tarmac.
Yeah, it's actually Straven.
Street tennis.
I
It's
mean,
like FIFA
that
Street.
obviously that is in Argentina, but the draw is very heavily filled with Argentinians.
Is Schwartzman in it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good then.
Delpo comes
Sorondo's
back.
in it.
Delpo. Yeah,
everyone's in
actually, I'm going to have a Delpo comeback.
Cashes in Money in the Bank. The
Okay,
final.
I'll go second then. I'm going to take Maria Sakkari to win.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just think she does well places like this.
She's a fighter.
and I've got to back her. And she's also the first name I read on the.
I'm obviously going to just go straight up and say it, just
That
to get
would
him
suck.
back in the groove. Alcaraz, week 1, back, wins. Thank you very much. What a shout.
Boom. Who
That's
did you
what-
pick?
I didn't pick anyone. I just said, yay, Sakkari.
Okay, Gary.
Fair enough. I am going to say Tommy Paul and Delray Beach.
Oh, lovely.
Boring.
I'm downloading the...
Just pick a player. Just pick a player. Just pick a player. And
Pick
hope
a
for the
player.
player.
Pick a pill and we'll tell
No,
you if he's
man.
playing.
All right. Okay.
Must be just say
Ross B
anyone.
went his time
Just
machine.
say, yeah, just to say anyone.
Oh.
Back Raducanu, you like her?
Ostapenko, back. Ostapenko, back.
She's got a
Have you seen the
horrible
break,
draw.
Ostapenko?
Have you seen the draw next week in that bottom half? Crazy.
Yeah, it's mad. isn't it?
Madison Keys first round, and then who's second seed again?
Pigula.
Pagula. Yeah,
Silly.
horrible draw.
Ross B.
Is Badosa back yet?
Don't
Yes.
know.
No.
Yeah, she's playing.
I'll go
She's
Badosa.
playing.
Is she?
Her dad Maya first round.
So she is.
What about Rublev? He always wins 500s.
Yeah, he likes a 500.
Why are we helping him here?
Feel sorry for him.
Fair.
If
I mean,
everyone
he
could see
probably-
what we
He's not
He's
got
probably
internet
come
in the house.
prepared,
so.
you know what I
if
mean?
everyone could see
yeah.
what we could
No,
see,
he
they'd
do-
feel sorry for him too.
he doesn't have internet in the house, so
Has it went down?
no, he just never had it.
No, he's not allowed.
Sorry, what's Price's prediction? Did we get that?
He just took Cam Norrie
Cam
from me,
Norrie.
who I said
Oh,
before
sorry,
it, so that's why
sorry,
I had to go and look for someone else.
No, Cam Norrie's perfect.
Yeah, no, he's a good shout.
All right, I'm going to wrap up the podcast. Ross B, you've got
Yeah,
about
so-
10 seconds. Thanks for listening, everyone. As we said before, please follow our socials at Loosely Strung TP. We've got a video on Instagram just now that's really taken off.
Yeah.
So if you can, if
Who's
you
in
see
the
that-
video, Callum?
What?
Who's in the video?
You and Pricey.
What
It's,
happened?
it's really good. It's a few hot dogs, a few slices, and great vlogs. So tune in. That's what you get from us. A few hot dogs, a few slices, a few slices of pizza, a few hot dogs.
Pure
And don't
nonsense.
forget the
nonsense.
chicken wings.
Oh, you're not allowed to say that.
Well,
No.
we
some
give
people-
feedback, some
some
Right, no,
people don't
thanks
like it.
thanks for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure today, and
So it
enjoy
has been.
your Valentine's Day with your special person.
This isn't going to be the the thing they listen to while they're having their Valentine's Day, is it? I hope not, man. Jeez.
Russ P doesn't seem to understand when things
Okay.
are closing up.
This is us finishing
I know,
now.
but, like, I'm
Ross
just
P,
like-
this is us
I'm
finishing now.
Someone unplug his mic.
Goodbye from us.
Bow chicka bow 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 chicka bow chicka bow bow bow. Wasn't as romantic as I was hoping, but it was alright.
Thanks for coming.